Alright, this is the left ventricle in here, and it's a large chamber which allows the walls of the chambers to expand and contract, and it contracts in order to pump blood through the body. The ventricle relaxes and fills up with blood again after this. It receives oxygenated blood from the left atrium, and it goes up through the aortic valve.
This is the bicuspid valve, and the bicuspid valve is the valve between the left atrium and ventricle, and what it does is it prevents blood from flowing backwards into the atrium, and it has two cusps or flaps, so when the flaps are open, blood rushes in, and when they close, it prevents blood flow.
So oxygen-rich blood from the lungs enters the left atrium, the pulmonary vein, and then afterwards it goes to the left ventricle into the body.
And the wall is thicker because it needs to pump the blood to the whole rest of the body. Yeah. So this is one of the coronary arteries. Coronary arteries supply blood to the heart muscle. They wrap around the outside of the heart, and small parts go into the actual muscle to bring it blood.
This is the aorta, which is the largest artery in the body. The heart pumps blood from the left ventricle into the aorta through the aortic valve. Then the valve opens and closes to allow one-way flow of blood.
This might be.
You want to try the scalpel?
Yeah, you might have to do like a combination of both.
It's like shrinking.
Suda.
The bicuspid separates the ventricle
Suda. You're just not reacting.
Just not.
Table 3. Table
No, wait, it would only
4.
Which line am I following?
Go right.
Blood enters through the superior and inferior vena cava into the right atrium. As the right atrium contracts, blood flows through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle. When this ventricle is full, the tricuspid valve shuts to prevent blood from flowing backwards. When the ventricle contracts, blood leaves the heart through the pulmonary valve into the pulmonary artery to get oxygenated into the lungs. Then oxygenated blood returns through the pulmonary vein into the left atrium. When the atrium contracts, blood flows through the mitral valve or the bicuspid valve into the left ventricle. When the ventricle fills, the mitral valve shuts to prevent blood from flowing backwards. When the ventricle contracts, blood leaves the heart through the aortic valve into the aorta and to the body.